Delhi's political deep freeze could be ending soon. Lieutenant Governor Najeeb Jung has made up his mind and is set to pave the way for a BJP government in the capital. In what can pave the way for BJP to stake claim to form government, the Lieutenant Governor has written to the President. The BJP, which has 31 sitting MLAs in the 70-member assembly, including one MLA from the Akali Dal, is the largest party but had refused to form the government in Delhi last December in a letter that was written to the LG saying it doesn't have the numbers. Delhi has been under President's rule since 17th of February this year after Arvind Kejriwal-led Aam Aadmi Party government stepped down on the 14th of Feb. The party, which gave up governance just 49 days into its tenure, was at the receiving end of much criticism, but it's now crying foul over LG's letter to the President inviting the BJP, the single largest party, to form government in Delhi. Let me quickly go across to headlines today. It's Brijesh Pandey who is joining us on these fast-paced developments. The ball clearly now in the Home Ministry's court, Brijesh. But what really has changed on ground? That's what the Aam Aadmi Party is asking, considering the BJP in December had given it in writing to the Lieutenant Governor that they do not have the numbers, which is why they will not stake claim to form government.
Well, a lot has changed, Ruchika, and the fact of the matter is that the BJP, which was an immensely confident party, which thought that if we go to election and we can have a majority on our own, was within 3 to 4 months was a party which was on kind of a shaky ground. The BJP leadership and especially the state leadership were not that confident that they could have mustered up enough numbers, or even they could regain the kind of numbers 32 which they have got in this election. So it was based on the internal assessment done by the state leadership. It is that they are pressing ahead, and definitely the results of the bypoll for various states, be it Uttarakhand or Bihar, is something which they would be definitely taking into account, and they don't want to undergo any kind of experimentation which might result in loss of power for in Delhi. Officially, the BJP is still maintaining that they are yet to get the invitation, and until unless they get invitation and study the invitation, they won't take any action or won't make an official statement. But inside the central leadership, there's a clear difference between the central leadership and the state leadership, and the state leadership is completely convinced that it is on a shaky ground and they want to go ahead and form the government. Ruchika?
All right, so at all costs they want to avoid elections because this President's rule is only till February next year. Let me also try and get a word in from my colleague Ankit Tyagi, who's tracking the Aam Aadmi Party. The Aam Aadmi Party, of course, making its views known. Leaders like Ashutosh already coming out and saying this move of the Lieutenant Governor, if he's written to the President saying the single largest party should be invited, is unconstitutional.
Absolutely. In fact, Ruchika, the Aam Aadmi Party now is saying that the BJP, when it had 32 numbers in the last year, after the election result, with 31 of their own MPs plus MLAs plus one from the Akali Dal, that was the time when they refused to form the government. Now they are reduced by 3 and their numbers are at 28. Along with one Akali member, they are 29. What has changed and how is the BJP in a position to form the government? Apart from that, the report that the LG has sent, the report, according to sources, clearly mentions the option of the BJP trying to prove their majority on the floor of the House as one of the many options that the LG has suggested in his report. He has also, in the report, suggested that if the Congress and the Aam Aadmi Party come together, then there is also a possibility of forming the government. It is known the report is not only based on the BJP trying to form the government. Also, the Aam Aadmi Party is now saying that they will wait for the report first to come to the Home Ministry, and once the Home Ministry sends its recommendation, they will decide their next course of action. Apart from that, there is also a hearing on their petition in the Supreme Court on the formation of the government in Delhi on Monday. So they are waiting for all these developments to go through. Only then they would be able to formalize their strategy.
Ankit, stay on. Let me bring in Brijesh on this. Brijesh, the reaction that we've heard from Delhi BJP Chief Satish Upadhyay suggests that the BJP is still very cautious about this move. They aren't exhibiting any sort of confidence about forming government in Delhi. So a little unsure of numbers still?
Well, yes, they are. But and there's other thing also that, just to avoid any kind of negative publicity, they have been saying all along. And I just spoke to BJP national spokesperson Sambit Patra, and he also said, as well as other people who are clued into the developments of Delhi BJP and their functioning, they are saying that they want to avoid any kind of impression which leads to the fact that there is any kind of unconstitutionality involved in it, especially the horse trading. However, they refuse to answer question that how are they going to augment the numbers, because it is very clear that they have got 29 seats along with the Akali Dal, and there are 3 seats which are empty. So how exactly they're going to shore up the numbers, how exactly are they going to form the number, they are very unsure, and this is the reason why there is no exhibition of any kind of overt emotion as of now. But internally they are working. There's hectic parleys which are going on within the Delhi BJP, and they are saying that once the Home Ministry, which have now confirmed that they are in the receipt of the President recommended LG's letter to President, once the Home Ministry decides or sends the note to Cabinet for any kind of further action, they're saying that it is only then they will be in a position to officially comment upon it, to study the proposal which has been sent by the LG, and after taking every kind of permutation and combination into account. Ruchika?
Brijesh Pandey and Ankit Taki, thank you both for joining us. That the story will continue to follow here on Headlines Today.